Hello everyone, welcome back to Stoneblock 3. So I made a few minor upgrades, not really minor, they're pretty decent I think. I did have a comment about this, but I'd already put it in place, which is pretty cool. But what I've got here is a 2x2 functional storage drawer with diamonds, gold and iron locked in there. I've got my locking tool, I think I put it in my bag. This bad boy, configuration tool. And then up the top here, they've changed the recipe. So it used to be the other way around. So this used to be up here, and then this used to be down here. I think that was a recent change. I kind of saw it in the like update log, so I'm quite happy that that's happened because this makes it look a little cleaner, in my opinion. I think it would have been fine either way around, to be fair, but yeah, this is good. We've got the processor binding, silicon, and redstone. This is the AE2 silicon, because that's what you get when you blast furnace. Or you furnace a bit of quartz. And what basically happens, you can see I've got a crafter right here. This one's to smelt up stuff. Now, I was going to do a factory upgrade for this, meaning you can power it using some power, but I couldn't figure out a good way of getting power over here, so we're not going to do that. We're just going to feed it coal, because we've got a good amount of coal. So I've got importer on top. This has got side config, so it's just outputting out the top here, and then importing into the system. Bottom is where it gets the stuff from the crafter. And right at the back there is an exporter exporting coal into this. Could have probably made that export tiny coal into this, and then had a crafting recipe to turn coal into tiny coal, but I think coal's fine. We got lots of coal, right? And then back here I've got a crafter, and the crafter's got patterns for all of the different processors. That just gets spat into this barrel, and then the storage drawers kind of act like filters. So if we were going to do a diamond processor advanced, I think it's called, yeah. If we're going to do that, it would put diamonds and then the 3 components up there. The diamond would go into this one, which would then be spit out using this andesite bout funnel. Those are super simple to make. And then what would happen from there is I've got the pipe that goes up and it feeds these 3. They get put in the hand. Diamond spits out here, goes over here, and then it does the recipe. So that's kind of it automated. And I can show you that in effect if I run over here. Oh, I had to make a pattern grid. I did get the achievement, or the quest I should say, in storage. So I got this one now, which is really good. And, nice, okay, that's cool to see. Beryl flare lanterns, that's actually a really good reward. I forgot they were in the game. I should probably use those. More honey cakes, amazing. And more basic storage. Ooh, this is good because I can put another one up there. So basic and basic. So basic. We got more honey cakes. I moved this around a little bit. I'm just going to put those down like that because they look nice. I'm definitely going to put these in my bag, and we're going to use these in certain places. I might stick one right in the middle, right here. I'll do that another time, though. What else did I do? So, I think that was kind of it. It was a bit of a pain getting the wiring over there. I had to wire it, like, it goes, like, up and then around, and then I had lots of holes in my wall, I must say. So, I think it comes out about this area. We can just dig in and have a look. Yeah, it comes up here and it wraps itself around over to that bit. But this does mean that we've got access to our refined storage system up here, if we wanted to. We might have to do some more create stuff. So I could build this exact thing on this side, and then we can use refined storage on this side as well. It's pretty good. This is the only place I could think of to put this. Probably because I was up here doing stuff, right? Let me just cover all the holes that I made up again. So yeah, that's a bit of automation for you. You know, we want to automate all the things. I had a think, and I actually have... So, chickens... Where did we get raw chicken? Oh, we got that when we went and got, yeah, loads of, like, food from the dungeon. So, if we go egg, we've got no eggs except this witch spawn egg, which is pretty good. Probably use that at some point. I don't know if apotheosis is in here. It's not in here, so you can't convert spawners in this. But what you can do is... I think Mekanism cardboard boxes are in here. They are. So we could make a cardboard box at some point. This comes from thermal. Yeah, there it is. So we could make a cardboard box, and you can put that on a spawner and bring it back. I think my crappy spawner that I did down here was not the best idea. I may, in fact, change this. There we go. I might change this up. So you can turn it off just by putting some torches down, because these let light through now. Which was a bit of a pain. I don't know if I mentioned that last episode, but what we can do is, I'm thinking we just make this area grass and let stuff spawn, like passive mobs. Because we really, really, really need a chicken. Oh, and I did get a few comments about my 1K storage that I did. I have a reason why I did it this way. It's not a good reason, and the reason is I've been playing with Applied Energistics 2. Because I've been playing some 1.19.2 packs. And they only had Applied Energistics, and yeah, I tend to make just one case for Applied Energistics, just because they only have a certain amount of like types, whereas I know Refined Storage doesn't. So I don't know why, it's just in my head, make a load of 1Ks. But what I'm thinking we can do is, if we do crafter, I want to set up a bunch of like these recipes, like especially this one, the quartz enriched. So I'm going to make a few quartz enriched thingies right here. I'm going to make a new crafter. So if I do that, you press Shift Control and then click, it will set the recipes off, and it will go off and create those recipes. I might fill this entire area at the top here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I want to do that with crafters, but I want to make a crafter to begin with. This is weird as well. Pattern. No. What is it? It's processor. It makes the advanced raw processors, and then it doesn't smelt them, so I have to do a separate operation for that. I need to figure out why that's happening. But look, it then does it. Not sure why that's happening. It's a bit weird. So look, if I do one of those, it will go and chuck everything in my system upstairs. You can hear it like breaking because it hasn't got all of the bits it needs. And then I have to redo this one here. It's very strange. Not sure why that's happening. Right, what was I doing? Crafter. So we need one of those, and we got a crafter. And I'm just going to stick this, I want to stick it right on top, like here. But I don't want it to point down, because it's better if it's like pointing towards you, or it's not pointing into any sort of inventory. So let's grab some soul sand, just something that we can build with, like that. Should probably go and chuck this in the washing thing, and then we can get some more quartz. A really good way of getting quartz, by the way, is... This is probably full up. Yes. There we go. A good way of getting quartz is to crush your... there you go. Oh, no, that wasn't it. Yeah, crush all of your gold, and then wash it, and then you get a ton of quartz with that. plus you don't lose out on gold. So, really, really good. You can turn all of this into experience. Not sure there's anything else you can do with this, to be fair. Let's have a look. Nugget of experience. Counts as a nugget, apparently. It's pretty funny. And 1 and 2. There we go. 43 levels. Not bad, is it? Right, now that's up there, let's make a few recipes. So, first one is... Oh, I didn't want it to do that. Okay, let's do that and that. You can... Wait, that's not a poop. Okay, this is better. I need some patterns as well. I should probably make the pattern for patterns. Yeah, let's make 2 patterns, and then we can make the pattern for patterns. So that's the first one. That is the second one. I've got a bunch of glass already smelted, but I could make a glass recipe, put it in the furnace upstairs. That was an emerald furnace, by the way, so it's super quick. So now we can make more patterns. Look at that. So that was a good one. Let's do crafter. It's not quick, I must admit, but that is okay. Don't want it to be... Well, I would ideally like it to be really quick, but it's fine if it's not. So we've got everything here except these cores. So that one like that, and I think that's all of them that we can put in like that. And maybe now I can do a crafter, although I feel like it's not going to do the basic processor step for some reason. I need to make a crafting manager. Is this what the thing... Is this the thing I'm looking for? Or is it the crafting... Is there another one? Monitor. Crafting monitor is the thing I'm looking for. That will tell us what's going on. I know in AE2 there's like a little button and you can see it in the actual grid itself, but we don't have that in... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we don't have that in refined storage. We need a proper monitor for this. You can hear it in the background that it like breaks. Crafting monitor. I'm going to stick this one right here. Oh, there's nothing behind this door, by the way. You can't really do anything. I'll just put it there for aesthetic reasons. See, look at that. Cancel, 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 cancel. Cancel, cancel. It's a little annoying right there. I will also set up a couple of these to make a 64K storage disk, because I think that'll be super useful. Now if we do crafter, craft the crafter, it should do it. Yeah, there you go. There's a crafter. I'm not entirely sure why that happens. I think I might have to do something a bit different over here. It might be to do with this emerald furnace. If that's the case, what we can do is take the crafter, put it down here instead, and then have a chest, which is like in this block, and then pipe into the front of this instead of into the bottom. So do something like that. In fact, let's do that. Right, there we go. So the crafter is now down here. We've got the chest. Do one of those, and then we just pipe out the chest. That might fix it. I suppose we should just try it. Give it another bash. And for that... $52 FE per tick, and this only makes 40. Excellent. I wonder which one I can take off. Probably this one up here. That'll be less. 42. Let's take this monitor off as well. There we go. At least we can see our stuff now. It's not ideal. Not ideal at all. I'm going to stick the crafter up there. It doesn't matter what orientation it is right now. Just keep it out of the way. Stick that one up there as well, just out of our inventory. I kind of want to upgrade the magmatic. So, that thermal. Let's make one of these Invar components. So, I think I made a bunch of Invar. Oh, we did. Nice. Let's do one of those, and we can make ourselves one of those. Now, the lava is coming into this, but it's going to use it quicker, so this might not be good enough. I did think about it, and the way we could do it is just push this really far back. Could be the way to do it. But that is now creating us 80. Very, very janky right now, but we'll get there. So that's back up there. Let's grab these two back out. I need some more building blocks. Okay, I've got cobble. That'll do it. So, that one. Yeah, just lob them in. It doesn't really matter what they are. Like, if this one's first or this one's first, it doesn't matter. So, it is good. Maybe we want a cable recipe as well. I feel like we are going to need a glass recipe. Not that one. That one. That's not at all what I wanted to see. Grab ourselves a pan, plonk that in. Oh, wait. The whole point of this was we were going to see if the crafter actually crafts. So let's have a look. It's got to do all of these first. Okay, it did work. So that must have been something to do with the furnace that we had. That is fine. But we've got another crafter, and I actually want to make 2 more. And there we go, we've got our 5 crafters. This does pull our power up. Nice. I didn't plan that, I swear. Brilliant. But yeah, now we've got a bunch of crafters. I am going to set up a few recipes. One of the things I normally do... In fact, I want to see if we've got enough room. We do! Exporter with the crafting upgrade. Should probably set up a recipe for exporters as well, but that is just making it right now. Loopy! Where? Gib. Oh, why'd you have to be down there? Again, we are desperately in need of loot bees so we can try and get into some chickens. Ah, and I had a tip. Which is, if I have a flower... Oh, changed everything. Guessing a mystical flower would work. Where's he gone? There he is. Eh. There you go. He follows me. So, I don't have to, like, wait around and he'll just drop a bunch of stuff on me. Another trident. Got loads of tridents now. Loads of these chance cubes. More item cards. I should really get into Laser IO. It's a fantastic mod. No eggs! You're kidding me. Flipping bee, honestly. Oh, that's a thing. I was going to go over there, wasn't I? And set up. Let me just stick this back down over here. Yeah, I was going to set up some grass over there so we can spawn some passive mobs. I think that's what I'm going to do right now. There we go. I'll let the grass sort of just, you know, spread about and stay over my area. Hopefully we get, like, maybe a chicken spawn. That's what we're looking for, right? It's just chickens. We don't really care about the rest of them. But chickens. Really need that. I also set up a compacting drawer because you can actually smoosh down one of these just like this. And that's like over a stack of gravel I just made. In fact, I am just going to stick the gravel right in here, and that's going to get washed. There is auto hammers that we should probably get into, but I kind of don't want to... I want to see if I can do it without auto hammers. I might need to, but... Yeah. There you go. It's a good amount of stuff right there. Bit of diamonds as well. Nice. And some iron nuggets. Interesting. Right, let's put all of my stuff away. I did get another bag. I don't know if I showed that off last episode, but maybe I got it this between episodes. Not sure. Another thing we can do, by the way, is we could use one of these as like extra storage. All you need to make... Oh, I forgot I was making an exporter for this, but all you need to make is an external storage, and then you can attach it to like the side of one of these. I might end up doing that for my drawers, because you can make a drawer controller and then attach it using external storage, and then you can see everything in the drawers. It's pretty decent. But exporter, will I ever make this? Did not. But I also need a crafting card. There we go, got ourselves a crafting upgrade. So exporter, stick one of those in. Pattern. This is going to chomp up all of our like quartz and iron. But you can see there, it's creating patterns and it's exporting them into the pattern thingy. So we don't have to actually think about that. Got myself another loot bee. Please give me some eggs. Please give me a chicken. That'd be great. You going to start pooping? Just had a visit from a loot bee. My system's offline again because I'm not getting enough lava. I even need to expand that or figure something out. But what we can do now is get ourselves a chicken like that. I don't know what I expected. Right, we're back online. I'm going to see if I can make one of these thermal electric generators. So I did just make a hammer. But I didn't put it in my inventory yet because I thought that might be a quest. And it is. We have got a ton of Constantine. So that's the sort of plate thing for that. What is next on the agenda? We do need steel. Interesting. That might be a pain to get. Is there an alloy recipe for steel? Doesn't look like it. Okay, we might have to get into Mekanism to get steel then. So I don't really want to do the old blast furnace recipe. Tis fine, we can get into Mekanism. Infuser. Infuser's the one you always go for first. Only meant to make 2 there, but it's all good. How is the metallurgic infuser not like a quest? Interesting. Let's just plonk it there for now, because we don't need that for very long. We could just do some stuff from Mekanism. Heat generators. Sometimes pretty easy to make. I don't know how much this like makes. I'm trying to think of a good way to set this up. I might move this back 1 block and have this pump into a energy cube. That might work. This needs lava around it. So luckily we are getting lava. And we can make lava whenever we want. Let's get ourselves a bucket. Make sure we take these things out before we do anything. Yeah, that really does not work like that, does it? Oh, it's got enough lava in it for now. Maybe we come back to that. That's fine. So I am making some steel right now. I'm using redstone to power this thing because I don't have any other power. I'm getting there though. I'm having to use... Ooh, that's a point. What's the stick thing? You know where you go like this? Fire. Okay, let's grab out all of my fire plow things, whatever they're called. Let's make sure they're in my backpack. I might need to grab one more. But what I've been doing is coming into the back here and just turning that into lava, turning this one into lava. Just grab that one, chuck it in. Chuck that in as well. Yeah, so this has made me some steel grit. That's pretty good. I am just going to chuck this in my smelter. And there's the steel. Not bad. Not bad at all. Got ourselves the steel component that we needed for that whatever it's called, this thing. Thermoelectric generator. Now I just need this thing, which is a bunch of copper. Copper wire comes... Oh, we can put it in the rolling machine. So we get 2 per. So we need to do that to 4 of them. I think that's how that works. Oh, stick. Nice. I was stood here a minute ago. I've had to move this over here, otherwise that bumps that above 80. And then this doesn't work. But yeah, I was stood there a minute ago, and Loopy just spawned above me. So that was pretty nice. So yeah, I'm going to turn these into some wires. And we are going to get ourselves the thermoelectric. Right, that should have got us the wires. Lovely. Flippin' heck. Right, we make do. We make do with this. It is fine. I have my sticks over here. I've just got a bit more iron, because my iron's being chomped right now by... I think it's probably this thing. Yeah, it's trying to make all the patterns. So now we've got that. All of my other stuff is in the system right now. That's amazing. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it down here, and then right there and right there is where I'm going to put lava. I'm not sure if the door is going to catch on fire. It might do. If that's the case, I think it's alright. Hopefully it doesn't. But yeah, lava there, thermoelectric generator in the middle, and then I'm going to use the power pipes. These are energy pipes from pipes. And that's just going to go here and here. I'm not going to put them down yet because, well, I need to put the thing in first. I probably need to get rid of that as well. Just so I have access to put the lava down when we get to it. I am just, wait, there you go, that got a bit of power, so... Thermoelectric generator, woohoo! Stick one of those down, and I will get some lava. And there we go, got the lava in there. And I do need to set this to export. So one of these and one of those. Not entirely sure how much power this produces. It says 0 on there, but it always says that. So we're just going to have to try and figure that out. It doesn't look like it's 76, so that's a bit annoying. I might need a few of these. Okay, it's fine for now. I'm just going to block this back up. Do something like that, and like that. There you go. Now you can't see it. I've just been doing some stuff, and there's a bunch of rabbits. Very... Ow, hello. Very dapper rabbits, I must admit. Okay, I'm fed up of my power going off, so we're going to set up an absolutely insane power system, like starter power. Unless they've tweaked it in this pack. I don't think they have. But for this... in fact, I don't need to do that. I can just grab all the lava that's up there and stick it in this. But I'm going to clear this area out, and I'll probably move the lava making system somewhere else. And we'll be back once I've built the super duper awesome power system that I was going to make. And just like that, we've got ridiculous amounts of power. Quite proud of this. I mean, I always do this now. I've done this for a while, but this thing here is giving us ridiculous power from melons. This is melon power. And we get a bunch of melon that we can just eat if we wanted to. So, should probably go over what this does. Right. First off, we got 4 hopper botany pots, and you can actually use pipes to like pipe out the bottom of a hopper botany pot. I don't know if you can do it on regular hopper botany pots, actually, but I know you can pipe out of the hopper botany pots, so that's what I put here. I did forget about the melon seeds, but it's fine. I could actually have... No, I can't. I was going to say I could put another drawer right here for melon seeds, but it's fine. So what these do is they output full-on melons, these ones. If you put them in a compacting drawer, you get like melon slices, and then you can output those melon slices. And I've actually got a diamond upgrade on this, so we can set a filter. But I don't think you need to do that. If you put melon slices in here, it should always just pull out the melon slices, because that's all it can fit in this. It can't pull out the full-on melons. The reason you do this is because melons, when you put them in a crusher, give you less biofuel than like the 9 melon slices. So if I do this and go to crusher, wherever that is, there's a ton of recipes in there. There you go. So you get 4 out of the biofuel, right, out of the melon slices. And then this one, crusher, you get 5 out of one of these. So obviously you get loads more if you do the slices. Compacting drawer will just like compact it down into melons again. So you get 9 for each one of these, basically. So what happens there is the crusher is outputting the biofuel into this pressurized reaction chamber. And we've also got an electrolytic separator right here. Is this the 1 probe? It's not the 1 probe. Okay, I wanted to turn this down a little bit because that's a lot of information that's flashing up on the screen right there. But anyway, so the electrolytic separator is getting some water from the aqueous accumulator down here using these blue pipes. The water is then being turned into hydrogen and oxygen, H2 and O, right? The hydrogen is then being put in the pressurized reaction chamber with the water that we already had and the biofuel we're getting from here. That is creating some substrate and some ethylene. And the ethylene is going out the back and going into this gas burning generator. So I think we've done some testing on this, and I think we can power 6 of these gas burning generators off of one of these like setups. Obviously you need all of the upgrades in these, and right now I've only got the muffling upgrade because this thing was super loud. It was ridiculously loud, and you can obviously hear it if you're standing here, which I didn't like. So I made some steel because the muffler upgrades are steel and some infused alloy. And yes, I realized we got the muffler like mod, but I've explained a couple of times now that I would rather use the thing that's intended from the mod itself. So there is an upgrade for these that make it quieter, so I'd rather use that than this mod, if you know what I mean. If there's no like upgrade to make things quieter, then I will use the muffler, and you can actually set it in like an area, so I could set it to just here. But anyway, that is with the gas burning generator. They produce like so much power. It's ridiculous the amount of power they produce. I don't know if we can get it to say how much power it's making, but that is using these energy pipes. I did have to put a improved pipe upgrade on there because it couldn't transfer all the power at once. But this thing here is actually powering these 3 things that is then giving it fuel to power these 3 things, if you know what I mean. So it's like a loop, but it's also coming over here and it's powering my controller, an enrichment chamber underneath. You can kind of see it right there. The metallurgic infuser. We don't actually need that create setup anymore to get the lava, so I've just removed that. And that has given us ridiculous power, so I'm quite happy about that. We've got lots of power. We don't have to worry about this turning off and like all the time. That was a pain. Before we end the episode, I do want to upgrade this a couple of times, the cobble gen. Do we just see... We could either... Oh, hello, loot B. Haha. Flower. There you are. Hello. Cool, that took the bee a while to start dropping items. Luggage, nice. More luggage, wow. And an advanced pipe upgrade. That's pretty good. But not what we need. Didn't give us any eggs. Stick that in. We can pour that over. There we go. That is now being converted. And that goes underneath. We just about get it. Then we do the iron. Actually, let's do... like that. That is now being converted to the iron one, which we will take out, put back in, and we can just right click again. And that will get us the gold one. And gold one. Thank you very much. Lob that down, and you can see this will just skyrocket. Yeah, there we go. So it's like 9 at a time. It's pretty good. We will get the diamond one once we've got some blazing blood. There we go. Right, let's grab our rewards, and then there's one last... Oh, yeah, there we go. So the diamond one is actually the last thing in the... Really? I got another one? That's pretty good. We'll use that at some point. I'm not going to do chance cubes this episode. I might do some at the end of next episode. All depends. But what else did we get? So, storage... I got an upgrade apparently. Flux point. Oh, this game knows what I want. Love a bit of flux, me. So that's pretty good. Feral flare, we got that already. Cooking pot is pretty good. Do some recipes for that. Botany pot. Not as good because it's just some clay, and we've got clay. Made the hammer. What? Spirited ender cell. Is this what I think it is? Is it just... Tis not what I think it was. Okay, that's a bit annoying. I thought it was the like energy cell, but I think that's called like a cube. Energy. It's called an energy cell. I don't know what the difference is between these two. I know these ones you can use for like wireless power. Pretty good. Let's lob these away. And let's have a look. What else we've got? Mechanism. So I did a few bits with Mechanism right here. I needed to get the chemical oxidizer. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Water evaporator. And then that gets us this. Okay, this is just to make polonium. So that's... Oh, I've got a flux thingy for that as well. That's pretty good. Power, we got one of those cells. Target. Interesting. And thermal series, we made one of the integral component thingies. And that is an armor cabinet. Okie dokie. Oh, okay, got one more. Which is the armor cabinet. Brilliant. Lexica Britannia. Brilliant. Okay, that's all of them. And then the juicy one that we want to do is we do have 2 eggs. Which means we are definitely going to get a chicken. This room was a bit of a disappointment, wasn't it? This thing that I made so then we could get some more animals. Didn't work. I feel like we're going to have to get eggs. But anyway, I think that's where we're going to call it. So thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.